All right, the cost consultant's estimate is lower than ours, as always. So here's their estimate. Now we gotta import it into. We're gonna import it into Ediphi and do a comparison. So here it is. Let's download this puppy and drop it into Copilot. Let's ask Copilot, hey, give me a detailed estimate breakdown with all the line items in a Excel file. I need CSI, measure, item, name, and total with unit cost. Hook me up. Drag and drop it in. There we go. My goal is to buy. Boom! And we'll pause it for a second. Oh, one thing I didn't mention, what I like to do is top right in Copilot, you can pick your model. I always pick GPT Think Deep. I'm a big Claude guy, but maybe I'm starting to get myself converted into Copilot because you can have Opus as well. I don't know what models here. We have 4.7 and 4.8 at HP, but I think 4.8 is not released just yet inside Copilot. But anyways, okay. I got to make sure the total matches. So I got the file. I mean, again, this is a PDF crapshoot too. I think it's not even it's a scan PDF. Like, here's the output. Like, are you freaking kidding me? It gave me. Are you seeing the breakdown here, guys? I'm freaking myself out. I got Edify import. If I 3.1 million bucks. I don't even look at this estimate. Where are they at? 3 point. See there. Well, see, why are we off? Right. So now it's like, okay. I'm gonna ask Copilot, why are you? It says it's. How come it's off? Like if I ask, total is off. Here is the total on the front sheet. Why can you fix it? Sweet. All right, let's see how it did that. Download fixed Excel file. Thanks. Could have been Edify imports if I do all these puppies. Now we're at, where's my total? Hello, total. Come on, Excel. Sorry, come on, Kyle. Why is the total not working? Just download an Excel. Sometimes the web Excel, I don't like it, right? So there's 4322. Woohoo! I think we got a winner. 4322. What's our total? That says different. What's the cover page? Wait. Oh, owner's contingency. What? How come? Okay, I'm confused. So that's the right one, right? Okay, so that worked great. So now I want to also code this to uniformat. There's a couple different versions of uniformat floating around there, but our company, we use ASTM 1557. So I'm going to copy this puppy into the sheet that we just made, just so Copilot has that as a reference. So now my mission, now I want to cross code it, cross code all uniformat in this file so it can work for me. So where do I want to put it? Maybe right here. I mean, I could have Copilot do this for me, but now you just say, please cross code this. Please cross code. Let me just pause this while I type. All right, so I said, there's what I said. You can pause it and read it. And now here's where Copilot's in my Excel file. It's just gonna go here and drop them in after it thinks for a little bit. 12:42 mark time. God, it's so creepy just watching it go. Would that take 1 minute? Look, are you seeing this? Like, okay, here's all the sites, G130s. It says it's done. Added all the A's, like A1010, finished on grade. Like, I'm just mind blowing. Now the only thing I got to do is drop this in Edify, and that's just, if you know anything about Edify, you just got to get the column headers the right name, and bam, it's in. It even gave me an item code. So I'm just gonna do this really quick so you can see how it goes with Edify name. You gotta, I know the column header names in Edify. Quantity has got to be lowercase. Like if we could get like model control policy procedure, MCP, whatever MCP is, if we can get that dialed into Ediphi, total underscore UC, total costs that go in there. Ediphi needs UF3, so I can even make another sector for area, and make another WBS code. But at this point, I'm not going to. We call it CSI. We don't need the full CSI code. Division name, don't care. Master format name, don't care. Source page, don't care. So I got uniformat CSI. I could do the same thing. Hey, add a master format cross code for me, but the owner is mostly in CSI in this case. So now all we do is save this as a CSV file and drop it into Ediphi. Save as. It sucks you got to do this. You can't just drop this in. Hopefully Ediphi picks that up eventually. It yells at me. It says I can only have one tab in a CSV file. So here's what I want to upload. And now I got to go to Ediphi. So here's Ediphi. I'm going to just drop it in there. And this is our ABC one that we did with the colleges. It's still kind of open. I'm going to play with this one. Test, import, name of client. Just kind of fill out all this stuff. We're fine. I'm going to throw an estimate together real quick. Test, import owner, cost. It's good to make a milestone too, but I'm not going to. Just won't explain that. Yeah, that's a different challenge. Not really, but so import, import, sort code overrides. Oh, that just came out. Oh, I'm so excited. I love seeing that. Man, they haven't put it in our tenant though, in our Hensel Phelps tenant yet. But anyways, import CSV. So you could download the sample file. This is kind of fun being on a different tenant, by the way. Everything looks similar. So here's the sample file. It kind of gives you the codes and that Ediphi needs. There, so name is name, right? It's not description. So if you just know the column header names are good to go. So now in theory, it's just a drag and drop. So let me find that file. Drag and drop. I don't know where I saved it though. Here. I think this is it. I don't really know. Nope. Well, it says, yeah, let me find it. Oh, wait. Here's, it's probably, no, that's not that one. Oh, because order, this needs to be order, sorry. Didn't know what that was. Total underscore unit cost, UOM, quantity. I was talking when I was doing this. Okay, and I'll see if it works. Import. CSI. Oh crap, this is not our tenant. Ours is called CSI. I gotta figure out what it's called here. Hold. Well, I just gotta do this the old school, the typical way for new sort fields. If I get like an owner bid package, so I'm just gonna add this one in called CSI. CSI. If I do uppercase, I gotta do uppercase in the import. I think I saved it lowercase CSI. Now we gotta get the list in. So we just go here and we gotta turn it on. First, edit sort codes and drop that puppy in for the sort codes. I wonder if I can give me a flat CSIs and in one column along with the name in the next column. Make a new tab. Only unique values. I'll see if the Copilot can make a new tab with unique values of CSI. Like, will it know what that is? And this is a CSV file too. I don't think. Okay, this might be working. Wait, are you seeing this? This is just Copilot in action. It made the freaking list. Oh my god, I feel like cheating at life. Like I didn't even pause it. This is all live. Then I paste from clipboard. Allow paste. So they're all pasted in. This is like, I feel like I'm cheating. So now we can import CSV. Now that file should show up. Granted, it'll probably yell at me for this tab that I made. So let's kill that. So I just needed it temporarily. Make sure it says CSI. Oh, it's CS. Not. It would error out the case sensitivity. I could change it in Ediphi, but you get the point. Drag and drop. All right. When it's not erroring out right away, that means you won. So it's stuck in. It's going pew, 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 sending line items in. Now we can group it by uniform at 3, and there's our cost consultant estimate. And now we can start doing some magic. Oh, but I'm like, why didn't the unit cost come in? Okay, let's keep going down the. That didn't work. Total underscore unit cost. Well, Kyle, you two fails. Column C and E can't have. Column C and E can't have money signs or commas. Like, we need to get a tool that kind of does this automatically and knows all these rules, because these errors suck. So I can Control A, delete everything, and just bring it in again. So now it's Copilot's doing it for me. Look at that. You are awesome, Copilot. I'm like, hey, remove this stuff. Done. Like, thank you. Are you still working? And you just did it. Thanks. Okay, so now let's drop it in again. Make sure we hit that $4.2 million or whatever we're shooting for in the cost of work. So now it should say 4.322. That's the number we're shooting for. Bam. Obviously, we have markups that we got to dial in and remove them put the markups in here and remove them from the cost of work. But like now you're seeing the, and like, why aren't these quoted? Probably because Ediphi uses a different uniformat codes than we have in our tenant. So I think they use CSI. They use CSI. It's a different CSI and ASTM are different. So, anyways, you get the points. Now we have the CSI codes in here. I'll cost consultant estimate. Now we can do some magic. I should. Man, this is a long video, but I could show you how to make like a epic dashboard of comparison dashboards. You're like, I'm just gonna do it. So let me just. So if I export this as a JSON file, or export as a JSON file. So the JSON file sucks all the data in the world. So you can imagine you'd grab your estimate and the cost consultant estimate, and you'd throw it in Copilot and say, hey, I'm going to drop that JSON file in here. Maybe start a new chat, because it doesn't have to be new chat. Throw it on 5.5, think deep, and build me a epic dashboard UF3 and in CSI owner style for them. I should probably say output is HTML. Go. Well, I got sidetracked putzing around on LinkedIn. Let me download the dashboard, see what it looks like. Oh my God, this is so cool. I'm going to download it though. So open it up in an actual web tab. I'm like, are you guys seeing this? UF3. I just dropped that CSV in here. We could download the CSV template. Risk level. I don't know exactly what that means, but only show me the high. First off, why is it? This is so cool. I could just do CSI view. Obviously, it's not like working, but that's weird. Like $23 million. What was my estimate? My estimate's only $5 million. I don't know what it was thinking. I love it. You're right. I blew that. It's so funny. Let's see what this one looks like. Um, so the Copilot viewer always doesn't work very well. I always like to open it up separately. Um, Usually use Claude for this. This is the first time using Chat GPT, so it's obviously not working as good. Okay, so I went to Edify and snip this, give it a clip so you give AI some help. Hey, this is not, you're missing all the cost from what I dropped in on that JSON file. Like, go, like, come on. And this is where it's cool. If you don't like getting any results, you can quickly throw it to Opus and Claude, and you'll get a different kind of dashboard that makes way more sense. You can start a new chat over with Opus. Like it's like kind of trial and error right now once we learn this. It's such a nerd. Like look at all this code and it's doing for me. I'm like, yeah, I can't believe people used to just do this in their spare time. Like, whoa. Nothing like trying this stuff live in front of everybody. Let's click this button, see what happens. And we have a loading screen. Let's download this thing. Hit download. Come on. Oh, and that said, you were doing bad. Its HTML site is blank. Should I try Claude? I'm sick of getting let down, but I'm going to try it again. Here we go. Verifying link. Come on, do something useful. Oh my god, I'm just going to. Wait, let's not say it's broken yet. No, but it's still broken. This is so sucky in Copilot. Ugh. Okay, I'm just going to turn on Claude. Let's see if this happens. Here's my copy message. Build me an epic dashboard. Let's go find the JSON file that I dropped in. Here it is. Drop it in. JSON file. Where's that puppy? Okay, there it is. Drop it in. All right, so I'm going to switch it to Claude Opus in Copilot, and let's go think deeper too. I guess Opus. Okay, let's see if I get a better result here. Let's go. All right, I'm doing this live again. Again, I use Opus. I was thinking around and watching the Edify video on there. One-click variance reporting. Anyways, let's go look at this thing. Let's try it again. I'm sick of doing this. Oh my god, Claude is the bomb. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I want to see. Okay, I want to see it. Format does the biggest ones at the top. Gives a little epic report. I want it by CSI. This is the thing that I typically get when I use ad that actually gives me information. Now it gives you. This is just cool. I don't know why it's a variance. This is just an estimate. Highest stressed items are to use. This is just cool. I'm learning about an estimate that I didn't make. Other thing you can do is once you get this thing dialed in, you can actually drag and drop a JSON file in here and it'll update it. So that's like a build a website. You could build this website and then you could have an uploader. Like, seriously, it built it itself. Look at I hit load CSV. Like, I need to try this. I've never tried this before. I'm so excited to try it. Let's go to one of these college students estimates and just see if it works. It doesn't have CSI in there, but it'll like let's grab University of Wisconsin's estimate. Sure, these guys rocked it. I think they got like third place overall, by the way. But if I export this thing to a JSON, drag it in there, there it is. And if this works, I will be shocked. And load CSV from my sample line item import. What time is it? 12? No, it's 1 o'clock right now. Where is it? Did I click CSV? No, it needs to be a JSON. Obviously, it's not working, but you get the point. If that was a JSON, I could get a CSV in here. But anyways, that's all I got. Cheers.